Ganduje's aide, Ķ1ŁŁ1ÑG, popularly known as Dawisu, has warned the governor of Ondo State, Rotimi Akeredolu, and other Southwest leaders about the ethnic conflict in Oyo State, Ibadan. Recall that violence erupted between the Hausa people and Yoruba people in Ibadan yesterday, which reportedly resulted to loss of lives and properties. However, after Rotimi Akeredolu took to his Twitter page to condemn the violence that occurred yesterday in Ibadan, Dawisu reacted to his statement. Rotimi Akeredolu stated in his tweet, saying, "Shasha violence in Ibadan, don't take laws into your hands. These times shall pass. We note with deep concern the most unfortunate and avoidable orgy of violence in Shasha, Ibadan, Oyo State. As governor of Ondo State, who doubles as chairman, Southwest Governors Forum." Okay. Dawisu, however, replied his tweet. He said, "You are the first to start these instigations. Sunday Igboho follows suit, and now it's Shasha. I can bet my life these are not mere coincidences. If Southwest leaders don't put a stop to these deliberate attacks, we in the North will retaliate in 2023 at the ballot box." Like, seriously? Okay, some of the tweets that Akeredolu really talked about, what he tweeted. He said, "It has become very compelling for me to address all residents, in particular the Yoruba-speaking people of our region, as regards recent happenings bordering on security. We have been known for thoroughness. We have identified with legality over the centuries. Our ethos as a civilized breed of people are such that we do not identify with lawlessness, not even illegality. We do not support violence, and in particular brigandage, jungle justice, and unnecessary self-help. In this regard, we urge all indigenes of the Southwest to sustain these values and enviable virtues by remaining law-abiding. Our resolve in this direction is not a sign of weakness. It is indeed the strongest of all. In particular, while I understand the heights of provocation in the light of recent happenings as regards Shasha Ibadan, I am, alongside my other brother governors in the region, against willful appropriation of laws onto hands. We note with delight the efforts of our brother governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, who has taken a very bold step to save off further escalation of the violence by imposing curfew in the affected area." Well, he deserves every support in his avowed commitment towards peace and security in Oyo State. We shall all survive these times and live peacefully once again in our lands. God bless you all. And the next thing this Dawisu could say is that they are going to retaliate back in 2023. The question is that, I think that this is the reason why I'm beginning to understand this whole thing from a different perspective, because the Yorubas, like, they don't quickly take actions. Everybody has his own weaknesses and where they are strong in, but because they believe that they are more enlightened, they don't just take things. Of course, people don't just take things or just react just like that. You must have reason why you need to react. And what we have seen again is that because of this stand you always want to maintain, of course, if people begin to see that you as leaders, if you are taking necessary steps as at when due, you know your responsibility, people will leave everything for you because they know that you are going to move in swiftly, you are going to act promptly and do the right thing. But now these days, people are beginning to see that we cannot begin to say, we don't want to take laws into our hands, we don't want to do this, we don't want to do that. And meanwhile, and I've said it over and over again, that these people are seeing it as if, you are the guys that are supposed to be law-abiding, but they themselves, they can do and undo. You can imagine, nobody is talking about what brought about this problem in the first place. They won't say anything about it. And now you say, they are going to retaliate, through ballot box, that he started it. Because they know that you guys always want to follow the due process, but they don't follow due process. How many of them, this Dawisu, I have never heard you again speaking, or you have come to have spoken against this whole thing, the way it has started. When these people were crying, did you people say anything? Because now you are not trying to relate this whole thing, and a lot of people are trying to drag Sunday Igboho and all of them into this whole thing. This is a different ball game entirely. When a governor of Bauchi said that these people are very, it is very right for them to carry arms, none of them said anything. No. That is to tell you how trickish these people are. And if I can say it is just wickedness. And you guys are playing, good people, gentlemen, to understand. But these people, they do and undo, they misbehave. Their people misbehave, and they won't say anything because they believe that it is their right to misbehave, and it is your right to be able to, you have to calm down. You have to calm down. You have to follow the process until they go finish everybody. The incident that happened has nothing to do with even the issue of Esme or Akeredolu or Sunday Igboho, but they are trying to bring them together. You are lying. Nobody has monopoly to anything. If you like, whose problem is that? Is it not those who are aligning with you? They are the ones always aligning with you. When they were talking about it, talking to Tinubu, then you didn't listen. They tell you that he's the professor in politics, but see what they are doing. You went. They told him not that he didn't know, but he went, and at the end of the day, see the kind of embarrassment they are getting. They are going to wait for them at the ballot box. Congratulations to you all. Well, nothing is permanent. These are reactions of people. Times are changing. The North used to be the first to attack the Southerners before. Now they can't because they know the outcome of it. Let me make it clear. There is no way the South can be threatened with 2023. It is either the South takes over or no Nigeria. Oh my goodness. See how these Northerners are boasting of the way they had been rigging elections in Nigeria. They don't know that there may be no Nigeria in 2023. Retaliate what? When Obasanjo was in power, the activities of OPC was well controlled. There were no killings of Northerners in the Southwest, Southeast, and South. Obasanjo wouldn't have tolerated banditry from any southern states. Unlike what is happening now, up to today, the president is not saying anything. You people shall use your sense and find out there is crisis between Yoruba and Hausa Fulani in Southwest. Igbos and Yoruba have been living together for more than 30 years in Yoruba land. Have you ever heard hear once that Igbos are being killed? Yoruba are peace-loving people, and we are the most accommodating tribe in Africa. But all criminal activities of Fulanis in Yoruba land and maltreatment of Yorubas, most especially Yoruba women by Hausa men in Yoruba land, make Yoruba rise against them in Yoruba land. So northern leaders need to warn and speak to their people. This problem is not happening in the north. It is the north that are always against themselves, but it's not happening that other tribes are now waging war against them or are making life uncomfortable for them. You guys, you are going to leave your troubled area, come again to a peaceful area to go and be looking for trouble. Like I said, what really brought about this whole problem, the one that is happening in Shasha now, is a different thing entirely, and we know what came up and what started it. But they are not going to say anything about it because it is none of their business. Because they believe that you have to be calm, they have to be doing the violence. But it's not going to be like that. Well, 2023, when Nigeria would have been dead and buried, all you think about is elections, nothing more. I thought you would have said by 2023 ranches will be everywhere and no need for cattle tasting in or cattle ranching or whatever in people's farm. See, why are you afraid to break up? Look at your conspiracy theory have failed. We in the South are not interested in one Nigeria. Okay, you feel you can be there again. The fact is that you can retaliate because you are afraid to fight and break up. You people know this. Retaliate if you can. Not go and start go. Is it by force to marry? The marriage is not working. Let everybody go their separate ways. So guys, let's hear your opinion and leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you.